Meanwhile, in the quiet village of Burton, Lincolnshire...
Wow, this sure is relaxing and quiet and quaint, isn't it? So wonderful, I could fall asleep, it's so calming.
Hello loyal fan base, BobCorp here, and I've just got back from Summer in the City 2017. Well, not just now. It's been a full day. When I first got in, I was really hungover, tired and achy, so I just made a pizza and then collapsed on the sofa for the rest of the day. In previous years, I had a big issue with the fact that I actually filmed too much, surprisingly. This year though, I didn't really film much, so be prepared for an absolute patchwork duvet of a video as I try and string together as much as I can in any form of coherent way whatsoever, because that's how we do it at BobCorp.
Let's start off by lowering the shutter speed, and how can we quirkily start Summer in the City 2017?
Where can we start it?
No, I said how can we start it in a very quirky and fun way?
Or in the Excel Centre in London, which is where it starts.
Well, obviously we're at the Excel Centre. I've got to walk through that now. Great.
I'm not even in the shop.
I don't care.
For me, this year was mainly just socialising and catching up with people that I hadn't seen in about a year, so just filming the conversations that we had with each other wouldn't really be much of an interesting thing to present to you, my loyal viewers. And because this year I knew so many different people, I wasn't really with one same group for the whole weekend. This meant that some of the stuff I did film was with one group of people, and then the next clip, which could have been 5 minutes later, it could have been 2 hours later, was with a completely different group of people. So there was no sort of bridge in between as to how I got from this group of people to that group of people. And that wouldn't really make any sense. Obviously, in order to get into the event, you need a little wristband, this one here. And security, in order to make sure that everyone was supposed to be there, were asking everyone to put their left hand up in the air with the wristband on, and just to keep moving as fast as possible. So we're all marching in. We're marching in like this, trying to get somewhere soon. Arm up in the air like this. This is a bit weird now, isn't it? Now would be a terrible time to pick my nose.
This is my beginning squad. Let's see how many people last the whole weekend.
During one bit of the event, a group of friends and I were on the way down to Tesco, and a group of girls pulling a trolley along, filled with drinks in, came up to us and went, "Are you guys vloggers?" And I said, somewhat. To which one of them replied, "Are you a vlogger?" I said, somewhat, not what, love. They gave us a few free drinks, took a photo to put on their Instagram, even though none of us had actually even tasted their drinks or said that we liked them. We didn't. And then they all walked off somewhere else. I mean, for all we knew, these drinks could have been filled with Rohypnol or ecstasy. But it's a YouTube convention, so everyone has to be super friendly. If someone offers you a free thing, you have to accept it. You can't say no. That's bad for publicity. You don't want to be known for that on YouTube.
The reviews are in. What do we think?
I'm going to try this one.
To be honest, most of the best things that happened across the weekend I didn't get on film because it just would have been a bit unsuitable to get a camera out and just start filming at a random moment. When we were all sitting around the table in the pub and we were all playing a game of Snake Oil Salesman and drinking our pints, like, everyone was just so absorbed in the moment. Everyone was so happy to just be sitting there and just having a laugh. But getting out a camera and filming that would be like, oh, everyone's suddenly got to be themselves as they present on the camera, rather than just be drunken idiots playing a card game in the pub. Anything I did actually film was just mainly the middle of someone's sentence or a view at something with no commentary on it. So you'd have no idea what's going on. I don't have any idea going on editing this. So it just ends up with everyone being really, really confused. A bit like me as I woke up at my hotel on Monday morning with no idea of how I got there. So following on from the fact that I've got no idea what any of the footage even means, here's my attempt to make something coherent and artsy out of it with a 2016 style BobCorp artsy film. Enjoy!
you like to say something for my viewers back at BobCorp?
When you're turning right at a junction, always make sure that you give way to cars that are coming towards you.
This man knows.